Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. Boys, we did it. We have some good news on the way. Finally, I feel like after a week of really bad PlayStation 5 restock news, production news, whatever you guys want to call it, even Xbox stuff, we finally have some good news going on and coming out to the channel itself. A lot of us, millions of people have been kind of eye-watering up on this nice little Suez Canal issue that's been going on. We made a few videos on it as well because it 100% for sure affects up the PlayStation 5 restocks, movements, etc. on that. So this is actually some really good news now for everything. But of course, there's a little baby bit of bad news mixed in, of course, because of course, it always happens. But I want to go talk about this story because we've been covering up so much. It's also really good news and probably some of the best news we could hear all throughout this week, besides just knowing that like a random retailer gets like 50,000 consoles again. But overall, good news. Let's go dive on into it. Let's go talk about it. We have some videos to go and share. And overall, just some really good days stuff kind of going on. If any of you guys are brand new, welcome to the channel. We actually have a lot of really cool little side Sony videos and news to kind of go discuss throughout this next few days. So be on the lookout for that. If you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed. We do a lot of restock news and retailer news as well. And also just Sony news. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. Or just be subscribed for the PS5 giveaway. We also have the Amazon links down below for the disc and the digital. Links over there. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream link down below, and of course also the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money, and Coinbase. If you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin. So if you guys have not seen the news, as I mentioned, we do finally have confirmation, very nice big news, that it actually was unblocked only a few hours ago, or like, a little bit, like, it depends on the time you're watching this, I guess. But when it comes to this stuff, we do actually have the confirmation. We even have a little bit of a video mixed in over here as well. We can maybe go play it up full screen before we dive into the news. But if you guys don't know, basically all these major containers are holding things, moving things, etc., like this massive ship. But the biggest issue was that it was around a 4-day period, or not even a 4-day, it was like a week-long period, where basically all these ships could not make it through this big canal from, from Asia to Europe to even America, etc., and basically blocked over billions, literally billions of dollars of merchandise and stuff like this. You guys can even see how big this is, even as it's zoomed on in. This thing is massive. We also saw the memes over here with these little guys trying to go and move it and take it on out. But thankfully, it is now, I think, officially gone. It is floating. It's moving. It's like they're basically trying to go get like the end results on all of this. But we can now finally start moving major amounts of stock, inventory, etc., from the global supply chain. So you guys might be thinking, Scrubbin, why is this good news for the PlayStation? Why do you title this? Is it clickbait, whatever? This is insanely good news. So as you guys know, I even highlighted some major quotes for this, even major retailers such as Amazon, Walmart, Target, etc., are going to be heavily affected by this. This is not 100% sorted as of yet. They still have to go and kind of sort through the issue. They have to actually move all the stock and all those like 400 or so plus ships that also got delayed. Some people had to even go back to ports as well and basically had to return stuff to get gas, just make sure like their crew's okay. So it has still been bad. We are going to still be seeing some actual effects mixed in with all of this, which is not good. Of course, no one wants to go and deal with all that, but on the bright side, it is now finally making towards this next step, so it's not going to be open and free for everyone. So that's a big clap for all the boys, and you guys might also be thinking, why is this affecting stuff? A lot of the consoles that we know and are made in Asia. A lot of things are made up in China and all those Asian markets. So of course, that's going to be affecting up how supply is. So whether it's just actually the consoles are already made, and they had to go and wait those extra days to be sent on over to either UK, Europe, or even America, or other different types of mid-tier transportation places. So they had to go delay on that for sure. But or on the reverse side, if there's like, let's go say there's one ship that was in front of everything that was supposed to get those consoles 3 days earlier because, if everything went smooth over there, then guess what? They still have to deliver whatever was actually on the actual cargo ship first and then go and come back and get all the supply. So it definitely does affect things like consoles, for sure, things like iPhones, cars, computers, technology, and a lot of these little side things that we need for their day-to-day life, especially for things like Walmart, Target, Amazon, etc. A lot of these things are now stalled out for another week or so, or might even be a little bit longer. Now, granted, we usually can go and slowly taper back on in and make sure all the stock's all fine and people can actually move all the stuff they need to, but there is for sure going to be a global issue with this for maybe the next week or 2 weeks or so, and it actually was a way bigger deal than I think a lot of people kind of were expecting. At least for me, I kind of was like, okay, this is kind of rough after like day 3 or 4 of this still going on. But thankfully, as I mentioned, the ship is now fully dislodged. it was floating and also able to go move to as well, which is really, really good. So I think they're pretty much like the situation's almost over. And funny enough, I did see a lot of the internet as well get a little bit sad, more so on the memes of it, because there were so many people saying like we needed a good meme. There wasn't anything that good going on for a while. And I also saw a lot of actually kind of funny jokes that people were making, photo edits, video edits. I even saw Godzilla floating around. I'm sure a lot of you guys up on Twitter or anything kind of saw some pretty good funny things. But as I mentioned, it's good. It's floating. Everything's moving. And of course, as I mentioned, there's going to be a little bit of those little hiccups throughout the next few weeks or so. But ideally, we can kind of get back in action. We can all kind of forget about this situation for the next few weeks and can kind of go from there. I'm going to show you guys up just one of the news articles, just in case you guys are thinking I'm capping. I don't know why everyone thinks I'm capping, but we can see. And ideally, now with all these issues being done, we can keep on getting back in the normal groove of things and complaining about the semiconductor chips that the PlayStation and Xbox are still needing. But ideally, it's going to be really good because if there is a big amount of actual consoles that need to be sent on out, we can now finally start having them move on over from Asia and move on in as well. But a quick little news article just kind of cover up this, where we actually saw the actual video itself, basically just confirming from the New York Post. The massive container ship that has been stuck in the Suez Canal for 6 days was reported back afloat Sunday night. So kind of good, all good confirmations on that. And also kind of just want to make sure it's all good before we report on the news. Like there was no any like secondary crash or anything like that. Thanks to a supermoon that brought high tide. So basically just got lucky, in all honesty. The top pilot with the Canal Authority confirmed to the Associated Press that the Ever Given, which is like the name of the ship, had been partially refloated after running aground last Tuesday in the crucial global shipping waterway. I do also want to go in touch because I'm sure some people might be curious on it. I think as of now, there was no 100% confirmation if there was any consoles. Specifically, any like GPUs, consoles, whatever on the ship. But a lot of people were actually saying, as I was doing more research on it, that there was a pretty good chance that there was some stuff on there. Mainly because the thing is just so big. Like this thing is way bigger. Like I don't know how to even word it for you guys besides like looking at the pictures. Like look at how just huge this thing is in the first place. So some people actually were going and saying that there was potential that there actually was actual consoles literally on this ship itself that was stuck. And also apparently a lot of people were also saying there was a big chance that there is a lot of major issues with all the smaller cargo ships as well. Like some of those with like 500 different ships that were stalled on out. The likelihood is very, very likely because a lot of electronics will be shipped together, all that type of stuff. But yeah, we have a lot of nice little confirmation photos over here. And it's just, I'm just nice this is all done. I will probably be missing the memes on everything, of course. But it is very nice. It's fully like at least kind of good. I don't think it was like not a major disaster. Monetarily wise, though, it was for sure. If you guys heard me mention, I think the overall estimate was like $10 billion from this one canal being affected. Like it was actually like a somewhat high percentage of the entire global economy was majorly affected by that, which is why I keep on saying it leads towards the consoles and why it's good. Everything's mostly all sorted as of now, and we still have like the lingering effects, but it's kind of good in that regard. But just like the vast amount of money that was lost, installed on out from this situation was very, very bad. And it also kind of stinks too because we've had major issues with a lot of other different types of electronics, iPhones, Androids, whatever you guys want to see, even the PS5s, laptops, and also the actual production. So now if we even have to wait an extra few weeks or so for some major things to show on up from other major Asian regions and such, it's just not good. Like we're gonna definitely be feeling this for a little bit, but at least it's all cleared, it's all good, it's all set on up, and we can now finally, I guess, go back to being sad without really good memes. Honest to God, that's the one thing that makes me the saddest, boys. I just wish we had the good memes, man. I wish we had the good memes. But as I keep on showing you guys, just look at how big these actually are in the first place. Like this is massive. This is like even just one of these rows could be an entire actual PlayStation 5 restock for a major retailer. Like this could be literally GameStop, that could be literally Walmart, that could be Best Buy right there. Here's Amazon's right there too, mixed as well. Well, yeah, you guys can basically go and see the nearly week-long blockage of the busy waterway has caused about $9.6 billion per day. This is like a 8-9 day period, according to the economic estimates calculated by Bloomberg, as ships should have been heading between Europe and Asia stayed immobilized, which also I keep on mentioning could also even just been, even console stock. So kind of sad, but on the bright side, it is all done. It's all sorted. We have all the nice confirmations. We had some good memes. No one was really hurt, I think, at all. So overall, at least the situation's good for all of us for the PS5 restocks, and hopefully get back in the swing of everything too as well. If any of you guys are brand new, if you guys want to subscribe to the channel itself, make sure you guys are subscribed for just random weird boat news, I guess, for my channel. And make sure you guys put on the notifications if you guys would like. We also have the giveaway going on, so make sure you guys are subscribed for that. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream, a link down below. The Amazon links too as well with the disc and digitals. If you guys want to keep on checking throughout the day. And also the Weeble, sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go get free Bitcoin. And thank you guys all so much for watching, for hanging out, for chilling. Leave a like in your comments down below, and hopefully we'll have some more good news all throughout the rest of today. Thank you guys all so much for everything. I love you guys all, and I'll see you guys up on the next one.